Hello everyone, Freddy Melero here, fired up, excited. Just had someone cancel me on a meeting, and as most of you know, if you're following me, I'm on a massive run right now, and on phase 2 of a massive run that I'm doing. And I share that with you because, you know, it entails making a list of people, talking to them, and going through what everybody goes through. You know, I've been doing this for 17 years and I've had some massive success. And one thing I've learned is that people are people. No matter how good you are, no matter what you've done or whatever, it doesn't matter, right? You know, at the end of the day, the X factor is who you're talking to, right? And what time it is in their life and if they're open or not. And, you know, I was talking to someone and I was telling them, you know, someone new in our team that was going through a challenge and the whole process, and they had talked to 4 or 5 people, and, you know, those people said no with different opinions. I'm like, you've only talked to 4, I've talked to hundreds, if not thousands of people, right? And, you know, at the end of the day, it's just our job is really to sort, not to sell. They were asking me, you know, are you convinced? You know, how do I convince them? And I'm like, you don't convince them, you just sort through them. You ask them the right questions, and if it's the right timing in their life, you get them going. If not, you ask them for referrals. And I share that with you because, you know, I have a lot of friends of mine in the industry through the years that have taught a training called, you know, with deck of cards, right? With a deck of cards, where, you know, a deck of 52 cards has 4 aces, right? And our job is to sift and sort through it to find those aces, right? And not let everyone along the way deter us. And I wanted to go through this deck of cards real quick, or at least part of it, just to kind of demonstrate to you, you know, what it's like. And, you know, the people on your list, the people you're gonna call, guys, they're just like this deck of cards. You know, the first person you call may be a 2, right? 2 diamonds, right? This 2 is that person that you call, and they don't have time for this, right? This is the same person that doesn't have time for their kids. This is the same person that doesn't have time for anything, right? And I share that with you because this is the person that is turning, that is allowing their excuses rule their life instead of making a reason for doing this, because network marketing provides that opportunity to be free. Those persons, guys, you plant the seed, move on. 3 of diamonds, right? I guess they're in sequential order. You know, the 3s, guys, these might be the person that, you know, you show up to their house and all of a sudden, you know, they tell you, somebody told me about it, I'm not doing it. Has that happened to you? Happened to me. 4 of diamonds, we're on a roll, right? This may be that person that all of a sudden says, I'm in, and you know, they sign up the form. You do a party at your house or something like that. They fill out the application. You're fired up. You get home. You enter the application. Credit card doesn't go through. You're freaking out. You're like, what do you mean? So you call them and they say, are you serious? There's money in that account. Try it again. Try it again. Try it again. So all of a sudden they pull out another card, and they pull out another card, and they pull out another card, and then they start blaming your company because it's your company's fault, and all of a sudden they just disappear. Guys, that's part of the sorting process, right? This person might be that person that all of a sudden did their due diligence and their research, right? And because they did their research, they heard it's a pyramid thing. And, you know, they saw somebody put a blog or somebody said the scam or whatever. And all of a sudden they become this expert and they're educating you on what you're doing, guys. And you know what? If that's their choice or their way of going it, and they're ignorant about the fact that, you know, you're building a legitimate business or promoting a legitimate business, and you know what? Move on, right? Plant the seed and move on. And then there'll be those guys that are the jokers. Maybe the guy that says, hey, you know, I've been doing network marketing for a while too. Why don't you come over and we'll compare notes? You know, let's see, if yours is better than mine, I'll sign up with you, right? And all of a sudden you go there and it becomes a pissing match, guys. Guys, that's what rookies do. I don't do that. If you guys do that, good luck. But this guy, move on to the next one. I don't have time for that person. And, you know, you keep going, guys, and all of a sudden this person gets in, and, you know, this person decides to get in, and, you know, nobody, all 2 people they've called, their mom and their dad doesn't want to get in, so it doesn't work for them. They quit, right? And then you've got, you know, guys, and I'm relating to some of the stuff that you've heard in, right? This other person got, you know, all of a sudden, you know, for them, network marketing is, you know, they're too cool for that, right? They would never do something like that, right? These are the first people you'll see when things go bad, join network marketing, and then call you, and you're like, are you serious? After you told me no? Guys, if that hasn't happened to you, that will happen to you. But guys, this is what I know. As you keep sorting through cards, guys, as you keep sorting through people, you know, I don't want to go on for too long. As you keep sorting through people, guys, you'll find different people. You know, some people will actually come in and they'll do something, right? They'll actually come into your business and actually break some pin ranks, make some money, and then say, you know what? it's not for me, and they'll quit too. So guys, that's all part of the process. But this is one thing I know, guys. If you stay focused with what you're doing, if you stay consistent and persistent in the process, and you share the message, the right people will always appear. I firmly believe if your intentions are right, more so, right? If your intentions are right and you're obviously doing good, leaving people better off than you found them, and you find people for whom the timing is right, you will always find the right people. And guys, those aces that you're looking for in the deck of cards, they will always pop out if you obviously keep going. And guys, the cool thing about the ace is that person that not only are they a superstar, do they have influence, do they have credibility, desire, they get it, they see it, they want to run, but these people turn out to be some of your best friends because they're like-minded, they're great people, and you're like, man, you know, in that process, you know, of sorting, you're thinking, man, you know, this was worth it, right? And you know what's cool about when you find your ace, guys, they usually come, a couple of them come in a row, right? So when you find your first ace, you'll probably find your next one sometimes the same day, sometimes the same week. They happen to come in streaks, right? And I share that with you because, guys, all of a sudden you start having success. You know, what I've learned through the years is, you know, your goal is to find, you know, 3 to 5, maybe a little bit more, that really see this at your level and are capable of it and take it to that next level, right? But you're gonna bring a lot of people along the way that, you know, make noise and do different things and whatnot, guys. That's part of the process, you know. And you know, no matter what success you've had, you know, I've earned millions of dollars in this industry, and people tell me, well, Freddie, you should just talk to people, and they just sign up because when they hear about your success, they get to know you, you know how to speak, you know how to connect, you know how to ask questions. And I'm like, you know, believe it or not, I still get these people, right? The people that say, well, yeah, you've done that, but you know, I've got something better, right? You'll have those incredulous people, guys. And this is all I know, guys. Our job is to sift and sort, share our message, and sift and sort to find the people for whom the timing is right, no one else. In the process, we're planting seeds. Some will now, some will later, some will never. Always ask for referrals, but guys, don't be discouraged. This is what I know about network marketing. This business is more heart than talent. Most of the people you'll see winning, most of the people you see succeeding in network marketing, these are folks that, you know, they're not the most talented people in the world, even though some are, but they happen to want it more. They happen to go for it and put the blinders on and move in spite of life, in spite of challenges, in spite of opinions, and they make it happen. And then they become those lucky people on stage that you're like, they're lucky, they must have arrived at the right time, they must have known something, there must be a secret, right? And you know, for the most part, guys, there's no secret. The secret is hard work, guys. You create your own luck by moving, taking action, obviously learn along the way, obviously get better at asking questions like I am, and sorting through people and getting to the point and you know, identifying who's serious and who's curious, right? But guys, this is all about sharing a message. And if you're with a network marketing company like I am, we have a very simple system where we ask a question, expose them to a video, follow up with them, ask them another question, maybe get them on a 3-way, invite them to an event, a party, if you will. You know, if you have something like that, guys, anybody can do that, right? And so that's why more heart than talent wins in network marketing. And that's why you hear some amazing success stories that are just jaw-dropping when you hear them, because these people got it, they figured it out, they moved it from their head to their heart, and they just went sharing, sorting, instead of selling and convincing and being frustrated because everybody they signed up was doing nothing. So guys, hopefully this helps, you know, become a professional sorter, not a seller. You know, yes, people have to buy, yes, people have to sign up, yes, we have to ask for business. You know, I'm the type of person, after you see the information, I'm like, let's do it, right? Or I'll say, hey, give me your credit card, right? I joke around, I have fun, I break the ice, I create a fun culture. I encourage you guys to do the same. You know, everybody has different personalities. I like to have fun in what I do, because therefore, if I do, I want to do more of it, because I'm a fun guy, right? So anyhow, hope this video helps. No matter what company you're in, it's relevant to you, because we all deal with people, we all got to sort through people, and we all go through the ups and downs of the process, and nothing. Hopefully this is encouraging for you to stay in the game, keep going, and find your aces in your deck of cards. Take care, God bless. Look forward to the next video. Boom.